Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 53 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time, after reuniting with everybody, including Fiora, we made it here to the Hidden Machina Village. So today, well, we're not really going to explore around the Hidden Machina Village because we got some stuff to do. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I tried recording this video a little bit earlier. I accidentally, and during that whole video, and unfortunately I saved during all this, we ended up discovering the landmark called Junks. And yeah, that video actually ended up not really going so great because the universe just didn't want me to record. And unfortunately, I was showing off a little bit of an exploit during all of that, which required saving. I probably should have auto-saved, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, we're just gonna completely ignore, like, side stuff for the time being. And we're just gonna continue along with the story, because that's just how we do things around here.
How are you?
You're back. Have you finished looking around the village? Then I'll answer your questions. Where should I start? Well, where do we even begin, madam?
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your situation. Just as I thought, you were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations. I will take her to my laboratory. The Chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her.
Thanks.
Oh man, and we just got her tool. Well, at the very least, she's getting the help that she desires. And also, she, needs. You can actually go up to, the upper level of Junks here. And you can see Fiora just on the operating table. With a heart-to-heart that's right over here. That requires Fiora and Dunban right over there. And, speaking of, well, actually, we don't really have Fiora in the party right now, so I'll just explain about that a little bit later.
Yes?
We also ended up, registering, NPCs from the Hidden Machina Village on the affinity chart. And, yeah, if you look over here, you can clearly see that the Hidden Village is actually its own area. So, because this is a separate area, it has its own NPCs. So yeah, we'll be starting on building up affinity for that place pretty soon once we have the time to prepare ourselves. Okay, so with all that said, wow. Shulk didn't really want to have anything to do with that, with wanting to see Fiora on an operating table after like so long.
Yeah?
I understand how you feel, but don't worry. I'll take good care of her. Anything else? She kept a hold of her own thoughts and personality even in that body. She must be a strong girl. There she is.
How are you?
How are you? I need more time to observe her condition. Leave her with me. You go and see the chief. He's waiting for you on the bridge on the lower deck.
How are you?
Anything else? What is it? I'll take good care of her. Go and see the chief. He's waiting for you on the bridge on the lower deck. Okay, then. We will go see the chief who is on the lower bridge on the deck. We will go do that.
Huh. He's massive.
I get a kick out of seeing people's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding. Is that the Monado?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword. Was that your lot's doing?
Yes. Although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Your son?
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah.
I want you to kill Egil.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother. Huh?
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around till the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Erith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too.
The Hum-Hum and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina.
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rind!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself. If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
A problem?
I don't have a piezoelectric unit, which is required to control such a system. As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
But where?
Well, outside of the village at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach. Debris from above washes ashore there. You might be able to find one among the Mechon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Fiora's treatment. We need to find a piezoelectric unit among the Mechon records on Digit 5 of the Fallen Arm. Yes, we do. Alright, let's do it. And by the way, piezoelectric is an actual word, by the way. I will read it to you, read the definition for you while we walk around. Relating to or involving electric polarization resulting from the application of mechanical stress. That's according to dictionary.com anyway. So, yeah, she needs one of those. All right. So, why don't we just do this right away? Let's head out into the world and see what's up. Because along the way, we'll be able to discover locations. And also this guy. These burials are fun. Come on, everyone, get to it. Ah, you. You have a weapon for Ricky, even though you've never met a Nopon before in your life. Summer Star. That's nice. Okay, so it can actually be a little bit confusing to navigate around this place. But again, that's what Definitive Edition is for. That's what, you know, the pathways are for. Here you can find Panyos and stray Mechon all over the place, including vision type, sound types. Some of these I believe you'll need for quests later on. And stuff. So we're just going to ignore those for right now. Dunban and Melia actually learned new arts. Demons... Oh... This one. Demon Slayer. A powerful attack on one enemy reverberates to all others. So, basically, if you kill an enemy with Demon Slayer, all other enemies will be forced to topple. Like, that's cool. So, we're going to do that for demonstration purposes. And Melia has learned another DPS art. Summon Ice. We're going to get rid of power effect for that one. And, you know what? Let's have Shulk in the lead, since he really should be the one to, well, do this for Fiora anyway. You can find these Coronet Crabbles. Coronet. That sounds like Mount Coronet, but it's not. Digit 1 Crevice. So if you can basically tell, the digits are basically the fingers of the Mechonis arm that fell off during the battle between the two titans. Which, again, it's like really super creative that that's even a thing. Like, all of that is the Mechonis arm that fell off. Like, that's crazy. That's really crazy to think about. And you never thought that you would actually explore the arm, huh? Well, there you go. You're technically exploring the arm that fell off. Okay, poisonous coral and a large mango. All right, cool. And before we move on to where we're supposed to be, which is way over there in the distance, let's go over this way. Because there are a lot of collectibles here, actually. Well, let's just get that first, because collectibles are important. They are. And let's get this one. Right over here is the black wreckage. This is where Mumkar fell to. And there's a heart-to-heart here, too. But it requires max affinity, so we're not going to take care of that for a long time. Anyway, you want to know why it's called the black wreckage? Well, in Japanese, much like with Face Nemesis' Japanese name being Silverface, Metal Face's Japanese name is Blackface. You can definitely see why they would change it for the English localization. You can definitely see that. Now, unfortunately, there are going to be enemies around here surrounding the piezoelectric unit, so unfortunately, this means you're going to have to fight them. So, let's do this. Let's go. We got to do this. Melia didn't really do summon ice there, unfortunately, so can't really do that. Oh gosh, gosh. Yeah, oh, what? Hello. Oh, wait. Oh, this guy. Oh, no. Oh, God. Splendid bodice. Oh, no. No. Oh, God. I guess it's actually a good thing that we discovered the black wreckage, because, oh, my God. Oh. Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean? One of our party members was still alive and we had 2 party gauge. Okay. Sure. Oh god, that's gonna be kind of tough without Charlotte to heal. Oh god. Well, at least we can do like one strategy actually. We can do at least one thing. Well, as soon as we completely ignore that. Splendid Bodice will patrol around the piezoelectric unit, unfortunately, so you're gonna have to be careful with that. So once we get close enough, yeah, we can lure them away. Lure them away, please! Thank you! I don't know what's up with that. Dude. It's strange. But, yeah, let's just forget that happened. And just go ahead and just take care of these Mechon right here. Please. I also want to use this opportunity to show off, you know, Demon Slayer at work. So we do that. Sword Drive. And then, oh, we're going to do high damage. Never mind. Born in a world of something against the things. We choose to find our buttholes. That's great. All right. So let's fill up our talent gauge again and then do the Monado Buster. So we can just do another chain attack so we can actually show off what Demon Slayer is capable of. At least I hope we can. I highly doubt we'll be able to finish it. Maybe. Let's see. And there it goes. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Yes, sir. That's what Demon Slayer is capable of. If you finish off an enemy with Demon Slayer, then Dumbband will force topple on all other enemies. Absolutely amazing. And one that can actually be pretty damn good for, you know, the crowd control and everything.
Let's press on.
Okay. So with that all said, we got the piezoelectric unit. So let's do the thing in which we switch it over to daytime, because this place is beautiful in the daytime. I'm sorry, but it is. Oh, it's so wonderful. This is also our first introduction to level 4 cylinders. So technically, with the right stuff, you can now craft level 5 gems. So yeah. Amazing stuff.
How are you?
How'd it go? Did you find a unit? Well, judging from the quest completed, we obviously have.
I think we found it. Is this the piezoelectric unit?
Yes, that's it. Well done.
Leonardo, will Fiora be okay now?
She'll be fine. It will just take me a little time to reconfigure and install the unit. Leave it to me. You get some rest.
But...
Shulk, do you want her to see you looking exhausted when she wakes up?
You're right. I'll try and get some rest. Thank you for everything you're doing.
By the way...
Yes?
The chief says he wants to speak with you. I think it's about Egil.
I'll go and see him. He wants Egil stopped. And so do we. But I need to sleep on it.
Good. You mustn't overburden yourself. We will help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
You know what, Shulk? I actually kind of get it. I actually do really get it. Like,
Yeah?
you've been to see your girl this whole time? And, yeah.
Yeah?
Take a look. She's doing a lot better now. You can thank Leonardo's first aid treatment for that. And what does Leonardo have to say? She's going to make it. You should rest up for today. A room has been prepared for you in the village. Heck yeah. We can all cramp up together. Charlotte seems to have some medical knowledge. It's thanks to her advice that we were able to act quickly. It has indeed. Alright, so we're just gonna head straight to rest. Just gonna take a quick old rest. And this is our room apparently, so we're gonna have a giant sleepover. Heck yeah, man. You must be tired. Feel free to use this room. Would you like to take a rest? Just this once. Yes, we will.
How are you? Sleep well?
Yes, very well. I wanted to, talk about your son.
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. We agree with you. Egil must be stopped. But we can't act now.
Oh? Why's that?
Before we came here, we heard of plans to form an allied force on Bionis. Any day now, they're going to launch an attack on Mechonis. But it's too dangerous. Egil has made a weapon that could kill us all.
The weapon that Mumkar was using? The one that shoots green fluid?
He said it can decompose any being from Bionis.
We have to go back and warn them, before it's too late.
Well, you could always ask me to do it.
Dixon! What are you doing here? I can't believe you found us.
Why? This place is directly below the fortress. If you fell from up there, I figured you must have ended up here. And Bob's your uncle.
You're looking well, Dixon.
Ah, I see you're looking like your usual old self.
You know each other?
Kinda.
I scratch his back. He scratches mine. He tells us about the outside world, and we give him technology and information.
Why did you keep that to yourself? That information is vital to all who fight Mechonis.
Not all of us Homs are good people. What'd happen if the Mechonis-hating types found this place? These Machina cut themselves off from the world to get away from pointless fighting.
So they escaped to live in peace. Somewhere they wouldn't be seen. Makes sense.
Clever little crown princess, ain't ya?
So this is where you obtained all that stuff you brought back to Colony 9. I wondered where you were getting it from.
I thought it was fine as long as it helped Shulk out at the lab. I guess the secret's out now. So, that weapon. How dangerous are we talking about?
I haven't discovered why, but it disintegrates anything it touches. But only if it's living tissue from Bionis.
Bet that would come in handy.
Dixon!
I'm only joking. Anyway, for now, just don't let any of it touch you. I'll come up with something to counter it. Leave it with me and I'll keep you posted. You lot go and take care of that Eagle or whatever his name is. If you take him down, the Allied force might not even be needed.
Okay. Let me think about it for a bit. Fiora.
Ain't made your mind up yet?
Dixon, listen.
Dunban told me all about it. The goal of your mission. So, you wanted to avenge Fiora?
Yes.
But you found her alive. And now you've got her back. So, you're all done now, ain't you?
What are you fighting for, Dixon?
Me? He just gets right under my skin. That Egil guy.
Because he's trying to exterminate the Homs?
There's that. But that ain't everything. It's his hatred for the Bionis. Or more like his aim to wipe out everything that lives on the Bionis. I'll tell you one thing. That Bionis allied force is coming together quicker than I thought.
Really?
Yep. That high-end-tier prince is really moving things along.
Will they launch an attack on Mechonis?
Of course. But it looks like the prince has got another plan. He gave me a message for you. When the allied force attacks Mechonis, you don't need to join the fight. He wants you to take advantage of the chaos and do what it is you need to do.
Prince Callian said that?
I was pretty surprised too. He looks like a sissy, but he's got guts.
Yeah. I think that's the type of man he is.
So, what are you gonna do? He wanted me to let him know.
We're going to the Mechonis capital.
You're gonna take down Egil?
I don't know. I can't forgive the Mechon for what they've done. But after listening to Mikon, I think there might be another way.
You're too soft.
Do you really think that?
Too right. He's the self-proclaimed leader of Mechonis. I heard about what he did to the Monado. If you face him, it might get eaten up. But you have to throw everything at him, even if there's only a slim chance of winning. Hesitate for 1 second, and you're a goner.
We won't let Shulk die. Not ever.
Fiora, are you okay to be walking around?
Yep.
I have to hand it to her. That Lenada's pretty good. And not just with machines. She's also quite familiar with organic physiology.
You went to get the things you needed to cure me, right? I'm sorry I caused all this hassle. But I'm fine now. I'll be by your side, fighting to protect you. No matter where we go, no matter how difficult it gets, Shulk will do the right thing. It doesn't matter how slim our chances. Shulk will always stick to the right path.
And don't forget, it's because of Shulk that we are all here, fighting together. I think that shows he has a strong character. Am I wrong, Dixon?
Well, when I think about everything you lot have done, I can't deny that.
Dixon, we're going to the Mechonis capital. About the Allied force.
Yeah, leave it to me. I ain't gonna let anything happen to the colony. Those Mechon won't get away with anything else.
Are you going?
Yes. Thank you for all your help.
You might run into someone called Vinaya in the capital. Just mention my name, she'll lend a hand.
Vinaya?
Is she a Machina as well?
She's my daughter. She won't be far from Egil.
Hold on. You mean she's Egil's sister?
You've got it, lad.
And you say she'll help us?
The girl doesn't want to hurt Egil, but she doesn't like what he's doing. She should be a big help to you young'uns.
I don't know why she'd help us, but we'll try and find her when we get there.
Good luck.
Fiora, don't forget. I've only made temporary repairs. I think you should be able to fight, but don't overdo it. Come and see me the moment you experience any further system failure.
I will. Thank you.
In the meantime, I'm hoping I'll find a way to restore your former body.
Is that possible?
Theoretically, it might be possible to use your genetic information to regenerate your missing organs. Sorry, it's unfair for me to give you hope. To be honest, there's very little chance. But if there's even the slightest possibility, I'll have to try.
Thank you, Leonarda.
Fiora.
Don't make that face. Okay, let's go.
Off you go, kid. I'm counting on you and the Monado. Don't let me down, Shulk.
Why did that face betray me? And that light? No, that is not possible. It must have been remnants of memories from her former life that made me lose control. Memories. They are what limited the potential of Metalface as well. I now know that I must erase every last trace of what they once were. All my servants need is the instinct to fight. This Hom's female. She was with the boy who wields the Monado. A light of her memory. It shines strongly in this one. Bring me face 20814. So it is this male. The boy Shulk remains a thorn in my side. I will enjoy watching my minion crush him. Be still, my servant. I see that your memories cause you much suffering.
Shulk, take this.
What is it?
There's a path leading from the base of Digit 2 to the foot of the Mechonis. This is the security key to the door that seals the path. We who live in the village don't have any need for it. but it will be invaluable to you.
We're in your debt, Linada.
Shulk, Fiora, take care on your journey.
We will.
Linada, thank you for everything.
I'll end this episode on one more fun fact. So you know McCall, right? And you also know Daddy Pig from Peppa Pig, right? Same voice actor. Same VA. I'm gonna let that sink in.